Not only this hologram effect looks insanely cool, it's very easy to do, and I'm going to show you how in a few minutes. You will want a few clips. One of the clips should be the object you want to make the moves on. It can be anything, it can be just a plain table if you want to. And a few clips of something you will want to look like a hologram. I used these animations from my weather application. You can use whatever you like, it can be animations or just still pictures. If you want to use these clips, you can find them in the description of this video. And maybe, just maybe, leave a like while you're down there. When you have the clips, you will want to match the movement of your clips and movement of your fingers on the object perfectly. To do this, you are going to find the location in your clip where the movement happens and then move all the way into the clip and then go frame by frame and see where your finger touches the object and when the actual movement is starting. As you can see, my finger comes down to the object, it touches the object, and then in the next frame the movement happens. I already aligned everything, so I'm going to wait for you. Now you'll want to select each of the clips separately and go to the Fusion page. In the Fusion page we're going to add just one simple node, it's called delta keyer, so just hit shift space on your keyboard, type delta and the keyer should appear right here. Add the node and then using this tool here just hover over your clip. We're going to remove the background and make sure that there is no these dark spaces as you can see here. So just find a good spot and let go of the tool. This tool is going to remove the background from your hologram clip, so make sure that your clip has a clear static background without any crazy different patterns. Just one solid color is your best option. So in your edit page, your result should look something like this, and you will want to do this to the other clips as well. Now using the inspector here, you can zoom your clips a bit more. I want to make this small little transition with these clouds here. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do so you can follow if you want to do something similar. Just put your second clip over the top, zoom in a bit so you can see what exactly you are doing, and then using the position and the zoom size, just align your second clip object with the first clip's object. Now it looks perfectly, and if I move the second clip back to its place, and we can see that I have this nice little transition going from one animation to another when I click the object. Now I'm just going to adjust it a bit so it's not that long and move on to the next clip. With the next clip I want to do this pretty much same thing, so now the end result looks like this. And it's pretty cool if you ask me. Now you will want to create a new compound clip of all your hologram clips. Unless it's one clip, then don't bother. Create a new compound clip. Then mark both the object and the compound clip and create a new Fusion clip. And head to the Fusion page. Now you will see these nodes here. The background one is not going to be touched. The media in one node is your main video and the media in two node is your hologram. You can rename these if you like. So we're going to start with the media in two node. Click shift space and type brightness contrast. We're going to make the hologram a bit more transparent so it looks like an actual hologram. So you want to select the alpha key here and drag gain down until the hologram is just enough transparent. Now the next node is called DVE, and with this node we are able to move the hologram as we please. So you can change the angle of the hologram if you need to, and you can just play around with it and move it as you please. You want to make sure that it looks good and that it's not too much, because if it's too much it won't look as nice as you want it to. I think this is good. And I want to play a bit with the location of the hologram. You can go through the other frames to check how the other holograms look and make adjustments as you please. Now after the V, we're going to add a little bit of glow to our hologram using a shadow node. With this node we're going to change the color of the shadow, and since the best option is probably this color, we're going to use it and pick a nice shade, then click OK. And now using the softness tool, you will want to adjust the softness to make your hologram glow, but not too much. And we're also going to add an actual soft glow node to make it glow even more. With this node, you'll want to lower the gain a bit, so it's not super glowing like here. Lessen it down a bit more, and there we go. This looks really nice. And it applies to the other holograms in this clip too. Actually, I could lower it a bit more. And the result is like this. As you can see, the animations look pretty well, but there's a tiny little problem. The object moves and the hologram stays in place, just hanging there in the air. To fix this, we're going to go back to the Fusion page and add a new node for the media in this time. So click Shift Space and type Planar Tracker. Using the drawing tool in the Planar Tracker, you will want to draw a little shape on your object, so just do something like this, and then set the tracking frame, set motion type, and then track all the way to the end using this button. I'm just going to change the frame real quick and hit track. It might take a while for the longer clips especially, so be patient. When the tracking is done, click this button to create a planar transform, and then drag this node, hold Shift, and add this to your media into a series of nodes. So now your hologram will be moving to the same directions as your object. And you can play with this. You can move your object a bit further to a specific direction, and your hologram is going to move together with it too. Now, one last thing to do is to add the fade out of the hologram when we swipe up to close it. So find the frame where you want to start this movement. Actually, I made a marker, so I'm going to use it instead. So here the swiping begins, and we want to make the hologram to fade out. So using the Merge 2 node, we're going to add a keyframe to the blend right here, and then move a few frames further, or just where my other marker is, right here. Go back to the Fusion page, set another keyframe, and make blend 0. And the end result of the animation should look just like this. As you can see, the holograms are changing, and at the end we have the fade out. Now just add a few sounds and you're all set. And of course, using the Planar Tracker tool, you can make this even more fantastic. Not only you can match the movement between two different clips, you can also match the whole clip moving with your project. If you want to see how, check out this video, and thank you for watching and goodbye.